Oh, there we go. Maybe my mic was muted the entire time.
I was like, is
my
it
mic
me?
was muted the entire time. Apologies, everybody, for who everyone is out there watching, checking us out. I am Jake Berlin, the host of A Certain Point of View here, and I'm joined by Brian Avicino, per usual. Everything I just said doesn't matter, I guess. We're here to do a live reaction. We've done a couple of these so far. One of them was pre-recorded this week with Brian and Jill, which was great, to the IG match earlier this week. We did one last week as well. And we are here today to do a reaction to Paul Oyama versus Chance Ellison. Super excited to check this one out. Big match we have here today. Swag versus Corruption, Winston versus Shannon, and the rivalry of Paul versus Chance. Brian, who you got?
You know, I'm gonna go with Chance on this one. Chance is like the silent but deadly one. Like he doesn't say much, and he lets his talking of winning do his talking. So, and to me, that's terrifying. So I'm probably going to go with him.
Yeah, I'm with you. I definitely agree. I think that and this is one of the few times that we do agree on this aspect.
Really,
I think that Chance having the slight experience that he does will play in his favor a little bit. I also think that unlike singles, where singles is kind of like a little speed bump for Chance most of the time, I think it's a little bit of flip-flop in this league. I think this is the league where he can probably beat Oyama a little bit more than Oyama can beat him in singles. And it's kind of like a 1v1 situation with those divisions. And I also think that Corruption just needs it. Corruption really just needs it at this point in time. They've been struggling for quite a while, and I think that they need something to really kickstart them, and this can definitely be that match.
Yeah, they're gonna live and die by these tournaments. So every single one of these tournament matches count for them. We know Laura's still around in Star Wars, so if they can keep as long as they can in Inner Geekdom as well, those points are going to rack up. And I mean, we know their competitors. That their three tournament competitors are all heavy hitters. So
yes,
it's going to be, if they go on as much of us think they will do, man, they're going to go from here in the standings to just way up here.
100%. Yeah. So with all that said, both of us picking Chance for this one and getting ready to play along this match. Let's go ahead and get this going. I will take us away here for a quick second and add this stream. Brian's going to be on controls here. So Brian, without further ado, make sure that volume's about halfway, and let's go and get this match going. Maybe a little more. Yeah. There you go. Should be good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Let's go ahead and skip to the promo, Mr.
tournament.
Avicino.
What a tournament it's been so
wherever
far.
that is.
Mark, this is one of the most highly anticipated first round matches that we have. Two former champions. One stars in the fan-run leagues that they were both a part of for a long time. Chance was the trailblazer. He was the first one to make an impact really. He's been a Corruption guy since the day he entered this league with Mike Kalinowski. Overall, how these guys have gotten to this point today, and we're going to see.
This is going to be a big one. I mean, this rivalry goes all the way back to the fan league. So
definitely clones together in the way that you went in, and I can't wait for you guys to eventually meet up. So
yeah, well, if it happens, it's going to be.
Of course.
Daily harvest.
It's all right.
Daily harvest.
We didn't even get
this happens.
5 seconds.
This happens.
The Cobra, Chance Ellison. Prime time, Paul Oyama.
You know, waiting for the day.
Oh, I have chills.
The music.
You can try to hide, you can try to run. I caught the scent, I smell the blood. I'm coming for you.
Can he do it alone? That is the big question. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for joining us.
Oh my god.
It's the music, man.
I know.
It's Nerd Chronic crushing it per usual. If you end up watching this in one day, Eric, kudos as always, man. Kudos as always.
Chance Ellison versus Oyama. God, do I love this.
Oh, it's good to be back in the Schmoedown. Good to be back in the IG.
There's not a lot of game tape on Chance in the Inner Geekdom world, right? I think you get a one match, right? Was it 4-way or 5-way that he lost? Is that right?
Even though I lost in the end, I showcased my talent. I showcased that I can be a contender in this league with some training and some fine tuning. Well, guess what? I'm not the same player I was a year ago.
Chance probably really wants to.
He needs a new wardrobe,
get
though.
over that first round hurdle that he hasn't been able to clear.
At least a new hat.
Thinking, oh, Chance Ellison in a tournament again.
Probably where he went
we
to
know how
school.
this is going to go. He's going to go.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's an Arizona guy for sure.
Right, score a lot of points and going to lose regardless.
That leather jacket's got to be cracking now.
Anyone in this league has the right to complain about the cards being stacked against them. It is my man, Chance the Cobra Ellison. Let's talk about it. He could have given up. But you know what he did instead? He persevered on and became the youngest tag team champion in Schmoedown history because that is who Chance is, and that is what the Cobra does.
I don't think that as much is riding on it for me as maybe it is for him, but I'm excited. You know, it's a new league for me, and a new league kind of means a clean slate.
Just on the cliffside of Hawaii, no big deal.
I know, right?
No big deal.
Mr. Ellison,
Oh.
unfortunately, you are a cancer, a disease, a corruption, if you will, to the programming, you and your entire faction. So I certainly hope that you are the one, Mr. Ellison, because otherwise,
he sounds just like it.
That'll be erased you from the program.
Shannon Barney is the best manager in the Schmoedown right now. She does not deserve to be in last place. And believe me, we are going to get her out.
I want to know what the fathead is there in the corner. Show it to me.
But this time is going to be different because this time I'm going to take you down.
I want to know what that is.
Start corruption on the path to the top.
But it's interesting as I look up on the horizon here, the sun's setting.
Oh, good for you, Paul.
Might be setting on your Inner Geekdom career too, bud.
In Hawaii.
Let's play this thing.
Ooh. Good for you, Paul. Good for you.
The fact that this is a first round.
But it makes sense.
Oh my god!
Wow, another ad play. But look, it really makes sense because Chance is 0-1 and Paul is 0-0, and so even though Paul Oyama is the prestigious name we know as far as singles and teams go, he's not that in Inner Geekdom. So for him to be in the first round matchup against someone like Chance, it totally makes sense, even though they're both well known in other divisions.
Yeah, I mean, again, I can't believe this is his first round match. Where do you want to go to?
Let's go ahead and skip ahead to the player introduction.
In this league, they're both superstars already. This is a very
surprised you don't want to hear Shannon and Winston go back and forth.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear. I'm sure we'll hear
now,
most.
You got to
most
put
of
a
them
utensil to a tablet and see who comes up with the most correct answers.
All right. Well,
yes,
if you're ready, I'm ready.
we both went
Ladies and
Chance at the
gentlemen,
very
it's
beginning of the
time
match.
for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing Swag, making his Schmoedown Inner Geekdom debut.
While they do
he
this,
is the
Brian,
former
if you want to turn it down
movie
just a
trivia
smidge real quick,
Schmoedown.
so that way for our viewers out there, you guys can see the banner at the bottom. We're gonna have the private chat open, and so if you guys want to answer in the comments, go for it. But we're not going to spoil it for ourselves, and we will get to the chat afterwards, and I'll scroll through and see if we miss anything at the very end. That way you guys can kind of play along as well. So feel free to comment along in the comments, and we will have our own private chat open so we don't see any of that stuff.
Paul, what I will say about you this season, it's already granted.
It's actually a good size volume, Brian. You can probably leave it like right there.
We haven't been able to see you as much. but you've had.
I wonder if he went.
I've seen.
Do you know? Did he go to Indiana U?
Talked about it on shows.
I have no idea, but
he has a couple different apparel choices for Indiana U. So I'm wondering if he went there.
Maybe that's far away for a.
That's a badass college too.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us a little bit about?
But you got to think, man. You got to think. If you grow up in Hawaii, there's a lot of people who love Hawaii, and obviously I would never want to leave. But he might have grown up for 18 years and been like, well, I kind of want to try something different. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Don't get that mistake.
Ooh, Brandy, drip.
All right. Well, we went chance, Brandy. We went chance, so we'll see.
I know that you are known for your research, for your due diligence leading up to a match. So
it's funny because we go chance, but we also at the same time wouldn't be surprised if Paul wins. It's like one of those.
It's a tough match. I mean,
I would love to see Paul win because I'm a fan of Swag and Winston, and I want to see them beat Finstock Exchange, and this would be very big for them. But I just feel like I said, I feel like IG is more of a division for Chance Ellison than a singles would be.
I win.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, winner of this plays Parker or Goddard, so either way, it doesn't get any easier.
Like what you do there. Primetime, thank you. We're going to put you in the waiting room as we bring in your opponent. And his opponent, representing Corruption, with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat in
0 wins
division.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you lost the fatal 4-way for years.
No, for some reason I thought Corruption. He was talking about Corruption 0 wins. I was like, what?
Oh, no. Well, they deserve 0 wins.
No.
Ellison!
Oh, it's Troy Polamalu.
What's going on there, man? How you
there you go.
Steelers I was looking for the entire time. Wow, a massive Steelers fan. Look at all that stuff. Holy.
I mean, look, you got the traditional garb there, the Corruption sunglasses and shirt and jacket, all of that. How satisfying is it, though, for you? I know that some people are wondering why you're playing Paul Oyama.
Man, why do I have a feeling that they're both going to land on some wild categories? This is not going to be fun, like a Lord of the Rings and a Star Trek.
Fun to take on Paul. And
those are, I hate those categories because I suck at it.
All right, so let's get Primetime back in here too. Before we get in here, Anthony,
all right,
want to say, Paul, before we begin.
Good luck, Mr. Avalosino.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it after the way Jill and I played last time.
Hey, that was a fun match between you two, though. That was fun.
Oh yeah, it was a fun match. Slow match.
How does the rules of round number 1?
It's all right. It happens. It happens. All right, from here on out, no more look at the comments.
All
right. So if you guys comment, if you guys are commenting along, we will check afterwards at the end of the match, see if we missed anything. But we're not getting spoilers from you all. But feel free to play along as well in the old comments.
We could click it really quickly after answer.
Man, I can't believe that I started the show off muted. That's amazing.
With whatever utensil you have on
I tried to subtly go like this, and you didn't catch it at all.
It's because the button on the mic was muted, not the actual StreamYard, which is why I didn't see it.
Each competitor of your 3
That'll be a good playback.
The JTE rules.
I'm just terrified of flipping the coin after last time.
You heard a question right. You want to buy yourself more time? Use a JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be issued by your manager at any point throughout the match. Christian, they're lined up. They're ready to go. They're in the prime of their lives. Let's do the damn thing.
I love he's got weak off in the background.
Prime time. Are you ready?
He's been playing it like crazy.
Oh, that's his thing for
Cobra,
sure.
Are you ready?
Let's get it.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. All right.
Still can't believe this first round.
Number 1 in the realm of the MCU. What is the name of the terrorist claiming responsibility for the bombings in 2013's Iron Man 3?
Okay, Christian, trivia for you. Where did we see this movie?
In Los Angeles. That's right. 5, 4, 3.
I think I'm done with you.
2, 1. Do you want to challenge it, Mark? All right, here we go.
Oh,
we start
nice.
with Paul.
You'll never see him coming. The Mandarin.
Yes, sir. And Chance.
You know what's funny? I almost ran down the Mandalorian.
So did I. I was just about to say that to you.
Yeah, I almost wrote down the Mandalorian.
The last name for this next question. It's in the world of Star Wars.
Oh, speaking of.
What rebel pilot survives both Death Star battles and the Battle of Hoth? Wow, that's an achievement not a lot of people can claim.
Yeah. I will say it's not Louis Gossett Jr.
Hey, Mr. Iron Eagle, I think he would have done just fine.
Fine. 5, 4.
He would have ended it in
3,
2.5 movies.
2, 1. Pens down. Chance.
Wedge it up. Wedge Antilles.
Yes. And Paul.
Wedge Antilles.
1, 2, 2.
I almost put Luke, but I was like,
Question
I mean,
3 comes
kind
in
of sort of
around
a no.
Middle-earth. What is
crap.
the name of the King of Rohan in Lord of the Rings? Now, Mark,
I'm gonna start watching these because I'm starting to get really mad that you're getting
that I'm knowing all these questions now that I'm watching them.
It's really making me mad.
Fair enough. 5.
Watch me miss it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And
Come on, baby.
Theoden.
Yeah.
Chance.
Theoden.
Yes.
3-3. This is the game that I feel like this is going to be the tone of the game for the entire game. Here we go. Next question, Mark.
They are perfect thus far. Your next category is DC movies. And the question is, what was the name of the original villain created for the 1993 animated Batman film? Christian, in Lord of the Rings, at any point do they ever call Theoden just Theo?
Yeah, but he doesn't.
I'm
like
guessing
it.
on this one because of donation.
They don't really, do they?
No.
Yeah,
3.
I don't really
2,
know.
1.
I
Pens
think
down,
maybe, I
please,
don't know.
And Chance.
The Phantasm.
Yes.
Yes.
The Phantasm.
That's it. Okay.
Nerd Nation has
Question
helped me
here,
beyond
4-4 is the
anything
score.
in this.
All right. Marvel movies. That's next. Marvel movies. Who plays Whistler in the 1998?
Oh my God! What is his name?
Look out, folks. Harloff's feeling loose and lively.
Come on.
Where are the suspenders?
I'm guessing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Paul.
Chris Christopherson.
And Chance.
Yeah.
6-6. 6-6. Is it 5-5 or 6-6?
5-5.
5-5, Christian.
Oh, sorry. Our score people are better than me. All right. 5-5.
5-5 as we get into halfway in round number 1. Chris Christopherson, he enjoyed the ladies in the 70s. Your next category is Harry Potter. And the question is, what are Voldemort's masked supporters called? Voldemort is, say what you want, Christian, lively fan base.
True. Active.
Yeah. They subscribe.
God, I hope you get this wrong, but you're writing,
5.
so.
A lot of super chats.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And
Dang it.
Chance.
Voldemort's patrons, Death Eaters.
Death Eaters it is. And Paul.
Not my favorite food. Death Eaters.
Death Eaters. 6-6. Back and forth we go. I'll tell you, Mark, as a fan of this sport in general, this is really exciting for me to watch this match. So here we go. Here's the next question. Star Trek. Who directed Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock?
Yeah, and Christian, you think about how youthful both competitors are. They're only going to get smarter. Like, you and I actively get dumber each and every day, but they're still gaining knowledge.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Paul.
Leonard Nimoy.
Wow, he directed it?
Leonard Nimoy.
He did.
That's right. 7-7. Back and forth we go, Mark. Here's the next one.
As do you and I, Christian, asking the questions.
Are you on a
Next one is
perfect
asked by
round?
Me, and it's in the world of the DCEU. And the query is, what phrase is written on the shirt that Harley Quinn wears for a majority of the film Suicide Squad?
Oh.
Christian, you cared all about a director's cut of this movie.
I mean, I'm always interested in seeing if there's not an intended version and it was messed with. Sure. 5, 4, 3.
I'm not 100
2,
on this.
1. Pens down, please. And Chance.
Daddy's Little Monster.
I put Little
Daddy's
Girl.
Monster is correct. And Paul. Paul.
Daddy's Little Monster. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can take that. Daddy's Little
correct.
Monster.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay.
We'll take
I get put in
all right.
from her
So
necklace mixed up
after
with her
the-
shirt.
So after that question, we find ourselves 8-8. Here's the next one: heroes and villains. Heroes and villains. Going to give you 20 seconds to answer this question. In how many MCU films does Loki make an appearance? 20 seconds.
Ooh, that's going to give us a lot of time to vamp. Where do you want to start, Kay?
going to be quiet for a second and let the young lads think.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Oh no. Oh.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and we start
Oh, wait.
with Paul.
I wrote the wrong number.
6.
That's correct. Chance?
6.
I almost forgot endgame.
9. Both fighting here hard. Mark, so basically all I got to do is say, hey, let the
Wait.
guys think, and that'll show
He
you.
would know. In my head, I knew 6.
Before the match,
And my hands wrote 5.
All right, well, here we go. This is the last question here in this round. If you both get it right, you're going to get the bonus question. You're both going to write it down. If only one of you gets it, then you won't have to do anything. You just got to answer it. If you both miss it, then we'll move to the second round. All right, Mark.
Okay. Last category, gentlemen, is in the world of mixed bag. And we are getting elbow deep in that bag, and we are pulling out an Oscar-winning film. That would be R.I.P.D.
Oh, God.
Jesus, I've never seen it.
Who played Ryan Reynolds' partner, Roy, in R.I.P.D.?
Oh, wait.
I have not seen this film.
Oh, good for you. I don't think most people have.
I think I'm
you don't need to.
better person.
You don't need to, Mark.
I think so.
Mark, you don't need
5,
to.
4, 3, 2, 1. Chance for the perfect round.
I haven't understood this man in years. Jeff Bridges.
That is correct. Perfect round for Chance and for Paul.
Homeboy, Jeff Bridges.
Perfect.
I
round.
almost wrote.
Bonus
Wait, you get it
question.
right?
I can see both
No.
the managers are stressed out.
I almost wrote
but
Samuel L.
happy at the
Jackson,
same
but I
time.
was like, wait,
In
that's
the
the.
room here is your
Yeah.
bonus question,
Very-
guys. You do have to write it down the same
Both
way you have been for
terrible
the previous
movies,
10
but high
questions.
expectations.
Same thing. 15 seconds. You both have all your JTE rules. Both have challenges. Are you ready for the bonus question? Prime time.
We both, Brian, we just both answered
Chance?
this one. It's okay.
All right, here we go.
I would have anyways.
The bonus question here for 11 points apiece. Who plays Jenny Blake, young aspiring
Oh my
actress and
God.
co-star
Yeah.
in The Rocketeer?
How funny is
Saw
that?
that one in the theaters.
Did you really?
The movie theater.
That is too funny because if you
both
don't know why it's
just
funny,
watched this movie.
yeah,
5, 4,
Like within
3,
like what the last like
2,
month, right?
1. Pens
No,
down.
2
We
weeks.
start with prime time.
Not confident about this. Jennifer Connelly.
That's correct. And Chance.
Jennifer Connelly.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
11 after the first round.
Perfect, baby.
What
What's
a
up?
battle it is going to bring in the managers here who are definitely stressing out and going, look what.
Dude, okay. Let's talk about this match here for a second.
Here, Mark.
Yeah.
All right. So
Wow.
round number 2.
Wow.
we
Also,
go.
both Brian
Please,
and,
Mark,
and
how
Leo
does
in the
the
chat
rules
went perfect as well.
All
They
right,
just
let's see if
absolutely
these
crushed
two
it.
Did they
donkeys
really?
get anything right
Yeah.
round two.
Holy
It's known as the
moly!
wheel round. The wheel
We
round.
just got
will take
11 for
two
11.
and
Look at that. Here we go. Rachel, perfect time for a rocket.
We literally
Exactly.
just talked about
Exactly. An absolute haymaker of a round, exactly what we were expecting. And I hope that the next 2 rounds stay the same because if this is the case, what a first round matchup.
Yeah, I mean,
once you settle on a
And
particular wedge
what?
category,
I will say that the question's maybe a little easy, but that's okay.
Well, for you, I got 5.
For missing a question, however, stealing is available in round number 2.
My flipping, obviously.
Oh yes, yeah. Or I can air flip and then you flip it.
Is the correct answer. It is a
Tails.
tied up ball game here, Christian. It is 11-11, and
Heads.
you decide to spin.
I honestly have no idea.
Now, Chance will go. He has competed before in the Intergeeks division, so he has seniority here in this division.
I'm gonna
So
go
he will have the
Chance.
opportunity. Going to bring in Shannon first. Going to drop both Winston and Paul out for a moment.
got
Allow
Mr.
you guys
Mr.
to
Oyama.
confer
Who would you have
for
picked?
A minute of deciding if you want to
Probably
spin
Paul.
first or second. Clock has started.
Great job, Chance.
I like the mystery, you know.
How are you feeling? What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna go first.
Yeah. Okay. I support that. Let's do it.
That's usually my go-to.
I just have a feeling that Chance is
Okay.
studying
So
the obscure
Chance has
stuff
decided
like
we're just
the
gonna leave
Lord
you
of the
guys on
Rings,
screen, leave your opponent,
like the Star
for the
Treks,
time being until we
you know, the stuff that isn't coming out right now outside of the MCU, the DCU stuff.
Yeah, my fear is Paul answering fast. That's why I picked.
Yeah, no, and that's scary. I don't like you said. We don't know what their strengths are.
Dear God, no, please.
Star Trek.
No.
I think I could do better with Star Trek, so I'm gonna spin again.
You'll spin again. All right, here it is. Final spin. Whatever you get here.
Middle Earth, Middle Earth, Middle Earth.
Round and round it goes.
Gotta be kidding me.
There it goes. All right.
You got this.
All right,
You got
Shannon.
this.
Hell
Shannon,
yeah.
knock it out here. Bring back Paul. Paul, please make sure your hands
I
are
hate
free.
this
Same
game.
thing with you, Chance. Make sure your hands are free while we ask these realms.
Those are my
questions.
two
I will
worst
ask the questions
categories.
here to,
I
Chance
mean,
Ellison.
if I hadn't been watching the movies, I'd say the same thing for Lord of the Rings, but definitely for Star Trek's hard, man. There's so many movies. That's why.
You are, because you've been watching these movies. I expect some correct pronunciations.
That's right. All right, here we go. We're going to start. Chance, 5 questions. In the Fellowship of the Ring, what is the name of the ferry the hobbits used to escape the Black Riders and get to Bree?
The Buckleberry Ferry.
That is correct for 2 points.
You gotta be.
No idea. No idea.
Coming from the Hobbit, who plays Bolg in An Unexpected Journey? Bolg, B-O-L-G.
Yeah. I can't think of his name. Multiple choice. I know when I hear it.
Is it A, Conan Stevens, B, Lawrence McClure, C, Tamora
Oh, I get to pick one. I'm gonna go D.
John Tui.
It's incorrect.
Oh.
Paul, for the steal, it's A, Conan Stevens, B, Lawrence McClure, C, Tamara Morrison, or D, John Toy.
I believe it's Conan Stevens.
For 1 point steal.
Oh.
Oh
1 point
no.
steal. All right, Chance, here's question 3.
How about that?
From Lord of the Rings. What is the name of the character who fatally wounds Theoden in Return of the King?
I haven't watched that one yet on my rewatch. Boo.
Is it A, Gothmog, B, the Witch King of Angmar, C,
I'm gonna
Gorbog,
say
D,
Gorbog.
I'll say A.
Witch King of Angmar is correct for 1 point. Here's your last question.
2 more.
2 more, excuse me.
Yeah,
These are hard Lord of the Rings questions.
Staying in Lord of the Rings. Which actor plays Lord Denethor, who is the steward of Gondor?
John Noble.
For 2 points.
Jesus.
All right. Last question here. Hobbit. In An Unexpected Journey, what turns the trolls that captured Bilbo and the dwarves to stone?
Sunlight.
For 2 more.
Good Lord.
Ellison has a good round there.
Yeah.
Gets himself.
That's about as well as I thought it was gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, now we know Chance is he's strong in Lord of the Rings. Something that he's been studying. That jump in the comments here while they're talking. Brian said this. Remember on the stream, Mike said Chance was doing better like Mike is studying. Interesting.
First spin.
Better than Mike, excuse me. Interesting.
Harry Potter,
Cross
Harry
our
Potter,
fingers.
Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter.
Oh, come on, man. I miss Vegas so much.
Nope, spin again.
Middle Earth, so you get to spin. You have to spin again anyway. So
Harry Potter, Harry Potter,
spin.
Harry Potter. Wizarding World.
I could just answer those questions.
Wizarding World. Oh no!
But what are his weaknesses?
I don't
What-
know.
What are his weaknesses?
Second, hold on, drop in.
Oh, scores and
Hold on
soundtracks
for a
right
second,
there
bring
too.
Back Chance and got to drop Winston out. All right, you guys have a minute.
I'd give
to
him a
choose.
mixed bag. But what are his weaknesses?
I don't know. I'm torn between Star Wars or Star Trek.
Well, you know what we've been working on. So
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'll give him Star Wars.
Yeah.
So bring back Paul here. Drop Shannon out. Opponent's choice it is. Star Wars is the category they chose there, Mark.
That's right. Very interesting strategy, Christian. It seemed that Chance is just leaning more towards what his strength is. Maybe
Come
as
on,
opposed
baby.
to
Don't
what
answer
Paul's
quick.
weakness is. The
Don't
advantage
answer quick.
of being new to Inner Geekdom is that
Well,
nobody
I mean, if it's a weakness of his.
strengths and weaknesses are. We're about to find out how Paul Oyama does. Is he prime time in a galaxy far, far away? Paul, your first question in the world of Star Wars happens to be my favorite franchise. Oh, and it's my favorite movie of all time. In Return of the Jedi, what does C-3PO say his programming won't allow him to impersonate?
I think I know, but I don't want to take a chance.
Multiple choice.
Pun intended.
Is it A, a deity, B, a Jedi,
A,
C,
deity.
royalty, or D, a demigod?
A deity? 1
point for Paul Oyama.
1 point for Oyama. Okay.
I was gonna say God, so thank goodness.
All right.
Thank
Next
goodness.
In episode 1, The Phantom Menace, what is the name of Anakin's human friend who
Oh,
sticks by him when he tests his pod racer?
Kitster. Kitster? Oh no, I think I might have said that wrong.
Cut the tension with the knife.
Kitster, I think it is.
Multiple choice.
Hopefully it's not
I can
Kister.
provide that.
Oh,
Is
no.
it A, Wald,
Oh!
B, Kitster, C, Dak, or D, Chopper?
Wald.
That is incorrect. Chance, I'm going to give you your options again before you answer. Is it A, Wald?
Well, we
B,
know where Chopper's from. We know where Dak is from,
or
so it's
D,
got to be
Chopper?
Kitster, right?
Yeah.
Now that's what
Yeah.
I call a correct answer. So, Christian,
Wow.
a correct point. That's a steal from Paul.
Yeah, you got to steal.
How about
back
this?
there,
Look at this
too.
lead.
That's pretty big.
Wow.
Question number 3 here, Mark.
All right, go back to prime time for this. In episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker.
Kijimi.
What is the name of Zori Bliss's homeworld, which is targeted for destruction by the First Order?
Kijimi.
Yes, it is. Not an easy one to spell, but you nailed the pronunciation.
Nice
2
job.
points for Oyama. And for 2 more points, this is your 4th of 5 questions, making it your penultimate one. In episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith, who gives the order to have C-3PO's mind?
Oh my god. Why am I blanking on his name? Bail Organa.
That is incorrect. Chance can't give you multiple choice options.
I just
so you gotta answer
watched
one on
this.
your own. I'm going to ask you the question again. In The Revenge of the Sith, who gives the
Wait,
order?
Brian,
to
there might be a
C-3PO's
2-point steal right here,
mind
man.
white?
Yeah, he knows it now, and I don't need multiple choice. Bail Organa.
Oh,
A little bit
wow.
of there too, Christian. That is a steal for Chance Ellison, and so now Paul
God, I almost
Oyama,
went Steve Kerr with my
very much
thing.
needed points now going into round number 3. Prime
I almost forgot his name for a second. I almost said Bail Antilles.
What color is the bolt of the stormtrooper's blaster when it is set to stun?
Blue?
In A New Hope.
I think. Blue?
It is.
Multiple
Maybe.
Is it A, red,
It's blue.
B, blue, C, green, or D, yellow?
It's always been blue.
Blue.
It is blue. If you want red, if you want to miss your target, you put it on blue if you want to stun him.
Wow. So look, after that was a big round for Chance Ellison and corruption. As we now bring the
A
managers
5-point
here.
lead heading into round number 3.
21-16.
I imagine a decent sized lead for me as well.
5-point lead going into
Categories are
round
just going my
number
way, it
3.
sounds like
Final
today.
round, Mark. How's that go?
Okay, in round number 3.
I'm not even gonna
we're
comment.
Test some metal. That's up to 2 T's, an L, and then an E. Round number 3 is going to
So, Brian, you'll be taking Mr. Oyama on this one.
What we need from each competitor is a series of numbers. These numbers can range between 1 to 15. We need 3 numbers.
A win without a TKO is 3 points, or
different corner of
is 3
inner-
points, right?
Yes.
Know how
Yes.
Your first question
It's the tournament point system.
3 points. Your last
Yeah.
one, should we make it that far, is worth 5.
I shouldn't have
big
deleted. Or, you know, where's my
points.
phone? I want to
Okay,
see where
so,
they would be at. I'll pull it up.
You enjoy a 5-point lead. You are going to give us your series of numbers first. Fear not.
How many points do you have?
There is
I
no
don't
stealing,
want to
and
know,
nobody
but I
gives you
want
a
to know.
question in round number 3. Chance.
I have 19.
What feels lucky, son?
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna go 6, 12, 8.
And for Paul?
7, 15, and 2.
All right, 7, 15,
I would have
and
gone
2.
4, 8, 12.
Oyama, any last words there, Winston, for Paul Oyama before we let you go back to the waiting room over here?
Hey, shake that off. Go full Dion right now. Dion, dude. Let's go.
All right, and Shannon?
Chance, stay calm. You got this. Listen to the entire question. The whole question before you answer. Do not rush it. Still got all your JT.
Okay, it's good. That's the first time we've heard any manager say that on over StreamYard. I'll say that.
All right, so here we go. Both Shannon and Winston giving sound advice to their competitors. All right, Paul, you chose category number 7. You got to try to avoid the TKO here. You have category number 7.
Thank you, Brian.
Harry Potter is the first.
Oh, there you go.
In The Prisoner of Azkaban, who is promoted to the Professor of Care of Magical
Hagrid.
Creatures?
Rubius Hagrid.
That's correct for 2 points.
Nice.
All right, so still finds himself down 3, so he's got a tie here in order to avoid the
I know
TKO
Rachel
and
got
have
that.
Chance answer his next question. Paul, you chose category 15. Back to Middle Earth we go. Who plays Fandriel, the Elven King in the Hobbit trilogy?
Oh, you like this guy?
Oh, it's Lee Pace.
That a boy.
Yeah, I
Ties it
got
up.
a Lord of the Rings
Ties it
question.
up.
Great pull. Yeah.
Not able to capitalize on the
Great
TKO,
pull.
however, They're still in.
I was
great
thinking,
shape here to bounce it back. If Chance
at
hits
first
his
I was like
2-pointer
Hugo
mark,
Weaving.
goes right
No.
That's what I thought at first, but then I saw the Hobbit and I was like, oh no.
Correct, Christian.
Yeah.
Didn't expect anything less from a
Relax.
player of Primetime's caliber. But now Chance, with a chance to force it back to Paul to answer his 5-point question and put the match on the line. Chance, for your 2-point question, you selected number 6, and that corresponds to the category of who said it. It's and your 2-pointer is, who said, I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're
my God.
to fail
Thanos.
Lightning turns the leg to jelly.
Is the Mad Titan himself?
Hello.
He's
It's
not
not
a
your
happy guy.
round.
And that is correct for 2 points.
Yeah,
So
I
now
got
Christian,
Chance.
Back to
Oh, wait.
Paul.
All right,
No.
Paul. So here's
I
where I
picked-
stand here.
No,
hit the
you got
5-pointer.
Oyama.
Going to force Chance.
I
To
get
hit some
Chance.
questions of his own.
Oh
However,
yeah,
if he
that's
miss
right.
it,
That's right.
then
I didn't realize they were tied.
What the hell?
Paul,
I thought it was still
Choice
Oyama
category
answering.
number
I don't know.
2.
Don't ask me.
Going to the DC.
I was getting too excited. I was like, I'm getting
Here's a
answers.
5-pointer. What type of wedgie do the bullies give Freddie Freeman that he later gives back to them in Shazam?
What type of wedgie?
I didn't know there were different types of wedgies.
Atomic wedgie.
Oh no!
Oh, wow. What was the answer? What's the answer?
It was suitcase wedgie.
Suitcase wedgie? What the hell's a suitcase wedgie?
Suitcase wedgie.
Lift you like a suitcase, carry your ass around.
All right,
Oh.
big win there by
Interesting.
Chance.
Okay, well. All right, well, there it is, guys. Mr. Chance Ellison walks away with the W.
What a big, massive victory.
We both picked him, so not surprising here, but
very, very strong. 20.
it is pretty crazy to see Paul Oyama out of the first round.
Rival primetime.
Yeah,
Paulo
that
Oyama.
is
Chance, you gotta
pretty
be feeling good, brother.
pretty wild.
I
But
feel
he
wonderful,
Chance
Christian. I feel great.
showed up.
I mean, it's a little less with that. I thought I'd be beating Paul, but
So he didn't answer his 5-pointer.
glad to put some
And if
points.
he would have answered his 5-pointer, he would have gotten
Well,
28
that's the big
points, which is
question,
a
Shannon.
really
So,
good number.
Again, you guys
It's a
are banking
really
on
good
this.
number.
We know that Mike is the one that people are talking about. He's a 2-time Intergeekdom champion, but how crucial and how important was
Yeah,
the chance to get
this was a
this
very
victory for
Lord
you
of the
guys, and
Rings
how proud
heavy
of you are,
match.
how proud are you?
This is the win that we needed, and this is the win that we got because Chance has been working his tail off. This is vindication for his record. Finally, he gets that victory that is so well earned and so well deserved. I could not be more proud of the Cobra right now.
Yeah, Chance. So, first of all, compliment then question. Thank you for making your bed. We appreciate it here.
He always says that to everyone that does
big
it.
question, though. So, round number 2, let me take you and Shannon back there for a sec because you get a nice spin, but then Oyama spins opponent's choice. You decided to saddle him with Star Wars. Can you both take us wizard behind the curtain? What was the thinking behind giving him the galaxy far, far away?
You know, we've been in the trivia gym training with Mike, training with Laura Kelly. We've gone through a lot of Star Wars.
Dude,
watched
that's
all the movies.
I knew.
He has both of them in his corner. That's pretty crazy.
I thought I could pick some steals if he dropped them. Lo and behold, he dropped them. I picked them up. He took 1. I took 3.
It's
Fair
true.
enough. Look, I mean, this was something that you talked about, Shannon, like you said on the side there. You said, look, you know, we've been working on. Clearly, you guys have been putting the work in, knowing how important this was. And I don't know. I mean, this is just this is a very impressive win here by the Cobra.
I know.
Am I allowed to? Can I just go in behind you right now?
You can come
You
in.
can come on in. Come on, baby.
We're going to bring in the former 2-time champion, Mike Kalinowski. Mike, how you feeling about, besides that haircut? All right, see you later. You can't hear us.
He just wanted to do that.
I don't even know where he went. It looks like he just walked right into the wall and disappeared. All right, so Chance, now this match is in the books, and you sit back and you wait. You got 2 rookies going after each other. You got the Den superstar in the Bandit, Ben Goddard. He's going up against someone you know very well. Another.
I like how Mike just doesn't care. He just walks around.
Robert Parker. If you have your choice, who do you want to play?
Oh, you know what? As much as I would love to be the first in the hand Ben Goddard's first L, that'd be really freaking sweet. to be the man, you got to beat the man. So, Parker, come at me, man. I'm waiting for you round 2.
That'll be a good lead up. I mean, look.
This is something that I will.
Ben Goddard's not going to be a slouch. He's not going to be someone you got to look by. He could easily surprise a lot of people and take down Parker. But let's be honest, a Chance Ellison versus Robert Parker match.
Mike gave him his. You guys have felt that before. Is that what you want, or do you want? I mean, it's really the same because if Ben Goddard beats Parker,
100% yes.
100%
yes. Great call, Brian.
Robert Parker.
Yeah.
Listen, nobody cares about Ben Goddard. Everyone cares about Robert Parker. So that's who we want. Everyone in this game is beatable, Magic Boy included. I'm not worried about it. One game at a time, one opponent at a time. Let's bring them on.
All right, I'll see if I can keep this vest handy in case Parker does win that match. Maybe I'll wear a vest and sunglasses. Who knows? But, Christian, I think regardless, the world was put on notice that Chance did not lose any steam or any momentum with this break. He is ready to make a run for this Inner Geekdom tournament.
All right, well, thank you, Shannon. And
if I'm not mistaken, he didn't miss a question.
To the next
No,
round.
he didn't.
He went to multiple choice. I know that, but I don't think he missed one.
He didn't.
And I will say this: I was only 2 points behind him.
Winston
2 freaking points.
And primetime Paul Oyama. Look, Paul, great first round, man. It was amazing. You hung in there. You hit the dreaded opponent's choice in the second round. Chance plays it right, gives you Star Wars. When he was trying to figure out which one he was going to give you, did you have a preference?
A preference, something else besides that, because of how it went. I kind of figured that's how he'd go. I know that's his favorite franchise, and I know obviously he's been prepping Laura Kelly a lot. I was feeling all right going into it. I
want to know what his strengths are. I'm guessing MCU's got to be one of them, right?
Sometimes just the categories.
That's what I would guess.
Yeah. Winston, same thing, man. You got to be proud of Paul here, too, because, like I said, it's his first match in the Inner Geekdom division at all. Perfect round. First round hits a bag.
This is something we can talk about. Swag is officially out.
I mean,
that's right.
He's one of the big stars in this league.
Oh, Brian corrected us. Only missed the Conan Stevens, the first one of round 2.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, this is something we got to talk about, right? He only has Ace left in the tourney for Star Wars, and Brian said this is up top as well in the comments as well. So right now they're riding and dying, and funny enough, next week Swag versus Corruption all over again for Laura Kelly versus Ace Cabrera.
Jeez,
sad is that he doesn't get to keep flexing all the work. I mean, we stayed up last night prepping for hours, just every single question. So I know how much he wanted this and how hard he worked. But
stop
you know
it.
It's still a long season.
What?
It's not
yawning
yet. So
I'm sorry, man. Long day. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Paul, it's not something that we have to ask you often in particular, but after
it all started right after Shannon did it.
Next thing you go to work on, do you focus on another Inner Geekdom topic, or are you going to be looking to other pastures as far as where your study and prep goes from here?
Oh, I'm definitely zeroing back in on singles and teams after this. I will probably play Inner Geekdom at some point in the future. I didn't see the fruit
his
of my
team.
labor, but some trees just take long
final exam.
Oh my God, your dog. He knows he's on camera now. He's doing this every time.
This was just sort of a thing I did.
I got to make sure he's on Sunday with us.
I think I'll do better on the next attempt, but yeah, I'm focused on singles and teams for the rest of the season, I think.
Well,
I'll tell you what I really want. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, real talk. I know we have the way the standings are right now with the teams. I know that there's other stuff, and I know we're going to get the teams and singles later on in the season. But, bring Chance and Mike back. Let's get Corruption against Final Exam and see what they do.
Well, a little bit of time before
we got that title match coming up, so.
I like the moxie. I got to tell you, but Winston, I do have to ask you. You bring up Corruption. I know a loss in general stings, but does it sting just a little bit more because it's to Shannon and Corruption?
No, because the only real win against Corruption that I'm looking forward to is when Makuga takes out Dewberry. It's
yes,
because you and I will talk. I need this to happen because she tried to come out here and ruin my seat. Like, she drew first blood, so that means I gotta finish it. That's what that means. So.
All right. Well, I do want to congratulate you guys for a great
100%.
season.
Yes. Bring us that match.
Here too. But Paul, thank you. It's always a pleasure to see you, my man.
All right. Well, there it is.
I need to see an evil, corrupted Dewberry. That's what I need to see.
You guys, great match.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, well, there it is, guys.
there you
Paul
go.
Oyama versus
We
Chance
had,
Ellison.
a scrap
And we'll go ahead and remove this from the
scrap
stream
and
so Brian and I
Chance
can
Ellison.
get back into this real quick. Throw our brand back up there. Yeah, I mean, look, we picked him at the beginning. We picked Chance at the beginning. Yes, I know, my dog. We picked Chance in the beginning, so it's not a surprise that he ended up taking the victory on this one. But I got to say, I know that we're not going to see Paul on IG for a while, but 11 for 11 in the first round, and unfortunately just spinning opponent's choice, and he gets a weakness of his. Really the telltale of the game there, but he looked impressive, but Chance obviously looked a little bit more impressive.
Yeah, I mean, opponent's death. Opponent's death.
It's opponent's death. It is opponent's death.
I was going to say opponent's death can be a kiss of choice. I completely messed this up. Opponent's choice can be the kiss of death. That is what I've been trying to say. And that was definitely the case in this match. I mean, sometimes you can weather the storm of it, and then other times it just tugs you down, and that seems to be a bit of the case today.
100%. As far as the standings go, I looked at them while the match was going just to double check. So Corruption at the moment got 3 points from that, and they went from 5 to 8, and they jumped the usual suspects. So they are officially in, I think it's 7th place now. They are in 7th place, sole 7th place with 8 points, right behind Rockstars, Corky Mercs, and Burning Droogs, who all have 9. So if Chance still keeps winning, if Laura keeps winning, Corruption could really make the run. They're in a prime position because also someone named Mike Kalinowski has not played yet.
They have all 3 players still.
Yes, and so they are, out of all of the teams at the moment, other than the Finstock Exchange, they are currently looking the best. I know Finstock Exchange lost Emily Jacobson this last week, but they still have the Barbarian and Demolanta, which are very, very strong people going forward. So, and Brian made a good point here. I have the standings from last week. I didn't bring the ones up from the Emily Jacobson Zipper match. That is correct. Dungeon jumped them, and then now Corruption has jumped them as well. And so currently
they don't have any more players either.
Yes, the usual suspects are officially out of both tournaments, so they're going to be sitting in last place for the remaining of these tournaments. The singles tournaments, I guarantee you will change that, as well as the teams if we end up doing that. But for right now, Corruption to get the points they need, and it's only going to be a little bit farther for them because, like you said, Brian, they have all 3 people going forward.
Yeah, it's going to be wild. I mean, Star Wars tournament, there's only so much left, so we're going to get heavy on this Inner Geekdom now, and having everyone or having at least 1-2 people is huge. Once you're out, and you're going to fall heavy in the standings.
Yes, we have 2 more weeks of Star Wars matches, and then we have a number of weeks left of IG. And so we will definitely be doing everything we can to cover that. As usual, guys, every Thursday you can join us live right here on this channel to break down the Star Wars matches. I will tell you this, we might have a few special guests joining us in the next couple weeks because they are coming out in the final matches on top of Jill, myself, and Brian. And so check that out every Thursday around 6 o'clock. The main show comes out every Monday typically, but we are doing a special show this week, and that is Ladies Appreciation Night. Now, what this is that obviously there's a lot of conversation going on right now about the women in Schmoedown. I almost said Star Wars. The women in Schmoedown. And we are taking the time this Sunday night at 6 o'clock Pacific to talk to a number of the leading ladies in the Schmoedown. It's not just players. It's not just managers. It's a bit of both. And we are very excited. It's going to be 6 o'clock live on this channel Pacific time. You guys can join us. It's going to be a lot of swapping and joining and exiting. And we're going to have a lot of people joining us. And we are very, very excited to do this and celebrate the women in the Schmoedown. And so make sure you guys not just join us, share it, support it, promote it. We want everybody possible in the Schmoedown community to be joining us and to be a part of this stream. In the comments, you guys asking questions and commenting along with our conversations. It's going to be a really special show. And it's definitely going to run typical or more so than the hour length that we're going to. It'll probably run 2 hours or more with the amount of guests we have. That's a good tease for you guys. A lot of really, really cool guests are joining us, and we're very excited to have this stream going. And so 6 o'clock Pacific time on Sunday night, join us right here on this channel. And you guys can find the link not just on YouTube, but also our Twitter page at Schmoedown POV. You guys can find us all over podcast platforms as well. So for now, that is Brian, that is Brian. I am Jake. This is a certain point of view for our Schmoedown reactions. We thank you guys as always for joining us, and we will see you guys next time.